Beautiful beings of the universe, welcome to now. I will start this video with the beautiful Tara goddess and this Tibetan singing bowl, and I'll ring it once for the good aura, for the positive energy. And now I'll get into this topic, and I'll start with this awesome quote from Machiavelli, who was an Italian philosopher, artist, genius of his time. And he said this thing about the people and how society views an intellectual. And mostly when you find yourself in a situation where there's a lot of odds against you and people laugh at you because they see you in your light, but they do not understand exactly because that needs intelligence to recognize intelligence. And mostly you're surrounded by vulgarity. And I was just thinking about this, and somehow I landed on this beautiful quote from Machiavelli, and I will quote that. Everyone sees what you seem to, few know what you really are, and those who do not dare take a stand against the general opinion. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. The vulgar crowd always is taken by appearances, and the world consists chiefly of the vulgar. So naturally, people would be looking at you and trying to make fun of you because they are going to judge you on your outer appearance. And even if I talk about outer appearance, who is somebody to laugh at you? Like, do you just go about randomly laughing at others like a vulgar person? But this happens to me quite a lot because as I move around, there are a lot of haters and demons and that I talk about in all of my videos. And precisely this is the message why I make my videos, so that you get stronger and you learn from the daily lessons that I learn through. That's what my channel is about. It's about growth. It's about enhancing your mindset. It's about just being who you are unapologetically. Because what these vulgar society wants you to be is be like them. Stay blind. Do not present yourself as who you are. Do not speak the truth. Because understand this, the people who are actually benefiting from you keeping quiet are the ones who are utilizing your silence against you. It's those people who are lying against you, behind you. While on your face, they might put up a very nice smile and act like they care. And right behind you, they do all of these dramas and facade. But I tell you, all these dumbness that you see that comes from the vulgar side, it's all about ignorance. Because they do not understand. And why they do not understand is not because they are dumb. It's because they are arrogant. They have this false idea and illusion that without doing any work, I'm superior than you. Because see, I've got more stuff than you. Because I was just more barbaric. And they just want to follow the rules that has been set and enforced on them by somebody who had no intelligence whatsoever, but all the idea was about control. And control whom? Not control the criminals. The true criminals are the lawmakers, and you, the truthful ones, the real people who are actually having the intelligence, you are supposed to follow. So it's definitely not in your favor. In fact, it's intentional. It's all of these rules are made intentional so that you stay confused, they keep it ambiguous, and you stay low. And they just want to laugh at you because they do understand. Some of the evil ones, I hope they are intellectual enough to understand what you're saying. But the majority, they are dumb. They're just completely dumb. And all they do is they just come around in groups and they laugh or talk shit or throw up their ugly stares on you. Those piercing eyes, you know what I mean? Those ugly stares full of contempt and disgust and lust. Because they never want to recognize the truth of where you're coming from. And even many Many times it's even different. Like they do understand the truth, they do understand the wisdom, they do understand the intelligence that you bring about, but they just don't want it from you. They just don't want any of the truth to come out through your mouth because they wanted you to stay as dumb, just dumb fucks like how they are. And they laugh at you on the streets, and I laugh at them on the screen because I've got an audience, because I've got an impact to make, because I'm the voice of truth, because I'm the voice of courage, because I'm the leader. And I lead clearly. And they know it. That's why they follow me, because the leader leads and the followers, the herds follow. That's why they come behind you. So you need not be scared. This is the thing on this. See, understand this. When you are aware of how the reality works, you understand this duality game, you're no more scared. In fact, you're all about getting involved into this game and you giving your 100%. It's not about you playing timid and small. It's not about you will get there and prepare yourself. By now, at this time, I'm all cooked. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I'm just all ready. Now. So despite all of those guns being against me, I do not fear. I stand bold. I stand strong. I do whatever I need to do. I say whatever I need to say. Because these people feel that they can somehow get you into submission of you not shining up your whole of being. Because see, they are getting a lot of benefit by keeping you in the dark. They fear that by your truth, everybody else is going to start speaking up and everybody else is going to question them. And then who are they going to control? Because you ask for fairness, you ask for honesty in the systems, in the policies. You question the authorities when it's wrong. Because you just believe in the truth. It's not about following a dogma or a leader. Of course, you do have great leaders that you look up to from the history. But that doesn't mean that, like, I'm not interested in history and global politics because I want my some sort of stand, but I want to understand what's happening in the world and how the minds of people is exactly the same. Like how you see in a small city, in a small tribe, is just the same at the bigger level of continents, and global politics and the dynamics of the world is just the same. Of people trying to suppress the truth. Of people trying to use and manipulate people of intelligence just so that they can draw some financial benefits. And even worse, like they will take it from you and then put you down. Exactly the same thing that I find in my day-to-day life as I talk about my truth, as I talk about my experiences and all of the wisdom and the light basically. And these people, these energy vampires, they take it from you, they learn it from you, they copy you and then try and outsmart you while giving you cheap looks at the same time, while having prejudgments about you. Though they be living in complete darkness and darkest of the darkest nights of their soul, they be going through that phase and you are literally helping them get out of that darkness. But they're taking it all from you just to use it against you. But that's all right. And I'm not even expecting that these people should be thankful to me. Because I know what a snake would do is bite. And I don't expect by any means a snake to act like a saint. But it's about truth and it's about doing the right thing. And I'm not about performing. Like this show of mine is not about performance. This is just about truth. And I just think I need to present the truth, my experience, in whatever way. Sometimes I want to make it look funky. So I bought this cute cap with a smiley on the face, on the top of it, and this pretty scarf. just because I wanted to make it fancy. Other times, I might just keep it very simple. It's just about, I want to express sometimes in a very different, colorful format. It's just about you are trying to experience yourself through different tools and techniques. And it's all about expression. Everything is about expression. What you talk, how you speak, how you sing, how you dance, how you move, what you think. It's just about expression. And they want to kill your expression while stealing it from you. Disgusting. That shows the lack of intelligence. That just shows the lack of originality. See, to be original, to be able to create something from a true source of creativity means that you should be ready to die. And death of what? I'm not saying about your physical death. I'm talking about who you are thinking that like my creation should be like of this and that level. That must die. That means you're okay to experiment with the mediocre. That means you're okay to go even below mediocre. If you in case you're starting out. That means you let go of your fear of judgment that it should be perfect. It's got to be perfect. That means you let go of your fear of a hateful comment that I get so often. That doesn't stop me. I get far worse hateful trash words from strangers in public just because they hate me for who I am, and I don't give a fuck about that. Because I'm far stronger than them trying to tear me down because I know it's a coward who wants to shut your voice. For somebody who's already blooming flower, somebody who's already living out of authenticity, out of creativity, they never ever have got a problem with you creating. They never ever have a problem with you voicing out your stories, with you telling the truth about courage, about stepping up for who you are, to talk about the rights that you deserve just like them. But it's intentional. It's on purpose that a dumb person gets away with everything, whereas you would be denied basic stuffs just because you are intelligent and they want you to be low. But now, we've got a good news here. This is the age of Aquarius. Aquarians, which is all about truth, about the raw truth, not the amalgamation of it, not the pretense of it, not the delusional lies how people tell, not about confusion. It's the time of clarity. And what they truly do not like is you having your clarity. But with the rise of the Aquarius, the times are changing. The rules, the powers that want to control you with this and that, because they are themselves scared that the system is collapsing, they know that it's not working. Because as you start being rationalizing and you're okay, you're not. See, they can control you as long as they keep you in fear. When you are out of fear, then that means you are standing completely bold without any defense. So don't think that when you are standing without any defense means you are weak. Putting yourself vulnerable to the result, which may or may not be in your favor, but still going all in order to see what comes out next from that ash. To watch that rise of the phoenix. And that's why they are scared of your fearlessness. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they're too scared of what you're going to create. It's something far bigger than you because it's about truth. It's about right people given the rights in order so that we all can have a nice, supportive society. But they don't want that. They just want to put you, the shining star that you are, down. That won't work out. The louder the enemy gets is because they are so much fearful of your power. There are so many numbers, but you as a chosen, you stand one alone. Because truly you're not alone. There's Spirit of God working with you. And the Spirit of God doesn't care that you are having a bad day or you do not have pain. You suffer that. You feel the pain in your body. You feel the stress, the pressure of the situation every single day. But you still show up. You show up because you have surrendered. You have surrendered. It's not about you. It's about the truth, and the truth shall win. The supporters of yours who just watch, and it's not just that I make these so that people just watch and stay comfortable. It's not about getting comfortable. That, okay, yeah, thank God, now I'll have the justice. It's about you taking action, raising your voice, questioning the bully system, questioning the when the system, when the things are wrong, going wrong, it's on you to question. It's not just about taking a comfortable dinner in your blanket. That, okay, God is doing everything, I don't need to do anything. It means getting very uncomfortable. And it's precisely in that disruption of your comfort that you will find that you are feeling very much safe. It's not by running away from the storm, but by entering the storm, by being in the eye of the storm. You must be at the center of the storm. You must be at the center of the storm means you must be ready to face the heat. You must be ready to challenge. You must be ready to question. You must be ready to have an argument which in the past you just used to keep quiet because you thought that, okay, that's just going to keep the system fine. Because anyhow, if I raise my voice, nothing is going to happen. So, like, for example, I went to this doctor today to show the blood test that I had done. And the doctor tells me, as if it's not your money, Medicare is already taxing you so much, and it's part of your money that goes to Medicare, so it's not for free. But the way the doctor speaks to you is like, oh, but you already did this test. A CT scan that I did 18 months ago, he's quoting that, oh, but 18 months ago things were fine. See, you've already done this. And not in a nice way. He's trying to manipulate me so that I do not present the problem. So the doctors are not truly doctors. They want to threaten you and they want to scare you so that you just say, okay, everything is fine. And that's what happens. They will tell you everything is fine. Your X-ray report is fine. Your CT scan you did 2 years ago is fine. Your blood test you did last month is fine. And everything is fine. And not in a nice way, in a way that wants to control you. So what sort of a system is it? Are you not supposed to be honest and open enough with the doctor so that they should be the ones who actually are there so that they can treat you? But it doesn't seem that way. It seems as if you are just supposed to keep quiet and not report the problem. And that's how he was sounding, so much loud and so much controlling. Such a control freak. I was like, are you okay? Is everything fine with you? That's not how doctors are supposed to be. Other time I went, I had another problem. And he's just constantly try to lower my voice by stating, no, that's not a problem. So he basically does not want me to explain the problem. And then I heard another person who went before me, and I could hear their conversation. That's all that he's doing. And it's not just him. And I go online and look at the complaints from a lot of patients. They say their problem is not being heard. But there you are already paying for that. It's not free. It's part of your money that you pay for it. And still, you do not get to have a fair say. Like, why am I being treated like this? And for someone else, he would be extra nice. No questions asked. All the tests are written, everything just smoothly. But it's just about their perception of you. Like they have decided these set of people, I'm not going to provide them good service. These set of people, yes. Everything is a yes. When it comes to you and your kind, it's all a problem. Same thing, you look at the people outside. They all come together and bully you just because they think that it's you. Whereas some other demonic person who's there, they never have got a problem with them because they are just another demon like them. So all these demons come out together, thinking that they can control you, thinking that they can take away your rights, thinking that they can put you down. This is the wake up time. And they have been sleeping all this while, getting away with injustice because the system supports them only till a certain while. It's not that system likes these people as well. It's system has made a divide. Certain people would be given whatever they at easy comfort level, and for others they need to fight. They need to fight the system. So that there is this divide, and these people think that I'm more privileged than you. So naturally you must be the problem. You're an immigrant, you must be the problem. It's far deeper than that. System doesn't care about the privileged ones too. They beat them down too. They've got problems too. Just that it's not that much, it's not at that level as much how we face it. It's as if they just take turns. You're just called for truth. You should do what you can do. So if you just keep quiet and stay dumb and don't question and act like anyway it's not going to make any difference, well, then you just let the evils win. Because then it's like a race you did not even start running. And they just ran alone and they won. That's how exactly it is. Because you just kept sitting quietly thinking that nobody listens to me and nobody cares for me. Yeah, because you have been given your voice to use it. You have been given your two hands, so you cook it. God doesn't come and make food for you, does he? You use your two hands and you cook your food. You use your two legs and you go to shopping centers and you buy stuffs. You use your hands and legs and drive and you go and make your business in the city. So you've been given a throat, a voice, a tongue, a mouth to use it. But you're busy tearing each other down. You're busy fighting amongst yourself. You're busy trying to copy from the chosen and tear that person down. And nothing goes nowhere with this. Because all you have been taught is stay dumb to keep yourself safe. Until reality hits you on your head and you find it's deadening. What have I been doing my whole life? Until you are 60 and you're retired and you feel pathetic about how you lived. And you just wish if you had a little bit of more courage in your youth to be the voice for change. So at least you could have changed your life. So at least you could have changed others' life. But you just want to be playing it safe because you think, see, as long as I'm playing it safe, I'm getting these goodies. I'm getting that money because I sold my soul and I just blended with them. I camouflaged like them. I did not appear as who I am. I did not have my individuality all my life. And Carl Jung talks about this. The first 40 years of your life is all about individuation. So a child is born and that child has got no ego whatsoever. From the age of 4, 5, slowly starts to build up. And from the age of 7 onwards, your consciousness gets centered more towards I. I want this, I want that. I want to be better than that kid in school. I want to be better in sport. I want to be better in this and that. I want to score better. And your I starts to get stronger. That's your individuation phase. Till the age of 40. And after that, after you have created yourself, from the age of 40 onwards, you realize that this is my niche, this is my calling, and you must go all in for that. And that means you're okay with you getting out of your own way. So first is this process of creation, and then is the destruction of your own persona. And with the destruction of your persona gets the birth of something which is more than you, which is what you have been hiding in your subconscious. And that is what is the shadow work that he talks about. Means facing the corners of your own self which you are so scared to face. Means learning to fail, which feels like death. Means learning to be absolutely on your own in this wild world where you understand that there's no security. That means not running away from danger, but confronting it head on. Not living like a lamb, not living like a sheep. And you understand this means there will be war and there will be cuts and there will be wounds. And it's better to know the truth and live in light than keeping your eyes closed and living in this delusion that world is a safe place. Living in this delusion that there's somebody who cares for me. Everybody cares about themselves. Everybody is only concerned about their own selfishness, including your family members. As long as you support them, getting them comfortable, they're going to care for you. Because in every human, there is the center of I, and everybody is most interested in that I. Everybody is supremely selfish. And people come together out of hatred towards you because they see you, what you're saying is holding a lot of light and value. That's why the enemy wants to attack you. That's why they come for you. If you were also dumb and fool like them, guess what? Nobody is going to come for you. So it's not that you go back in just because you're having fear that, oh, they will come and just make me feel small again. All these are the tests, and you must go through these tests, which is about regular attack on your ego. And what these people do is prepare you for that, so that you completely annihilate your own ego. So these haters and these energy vampires, though you might feel very much off guard, because you'll think, who are they to laugh at me? They are so dumb. They don't understand. They've got no knowledge, no intelligence, no awareness, zero. But what they do try and help you get at is getting rid of your egoity and letting the truth work. That means, though your ego is being crushed, but at that same time, you are working on something that's far more important than you sitting and crying that my ego was crushed by these dumbasses. And you don't care about who has what or what they have or how much money or whatever fancy cars they drive. It's about truth. It's about raw truth. Do you have it? Do you have the courage? Do you have that fire? Then you're my vibe tribe. If no, get the hell out of here. Because you have never truly looked at the world through this lens that you are not attracted to somebody because they have a huge mansion or they've got a lot of bank accounts in 10 different countries and huge crypto base. You're not concerned about all of that. You're concerned about what is in it for you that can leverage you to the whole of truth. Because all these lies is just like something you want to see clearly, but there have been curtains placed before your eyes. Okay, you will get to see that. You want truth, right? Then first do this test of lies and show it to me if you're worthy. No, you're not ready for that. You're not playing that game. You're all about it right here and right now. Zero fucks given for the shit lies that society tells you. You're not thinking of what is in it for me? What can I get? That side of you is dead. You're about just knowing the truth. And how do you experience the truth? Is by seeing and analyzing your life situation every single day. And then figuring out what's wrong. And if there's something wrong, something that is hazy, you bring light to it through your awareness. That awareness is wild. It might ask you to voice out, to speak up, to question. And you do that despite knowing the fact that it will take you to not so pleasant places. Despite knowing the fact that people will be against you. Despite knowing the fact that people will come to mess with you. But if your mission calls you for that, you're all in. That means being fearless, standing bold and fearless. It's not for coward, it's not for the faint-hearted. So be about it and live your life every single day in truth. Don't just bend down to the bully because you think that, oh, it's okay, just another day. Or maybe I'll save this fight for something else. You know why you're feeling defeated in life? Because you're not honoring the energy. Your energy tells you to fight now. The bully is right there. Fight it. But you've been just raised like a coward. You've been told, oh no, I'll not say anything. It's okay. And then where does that unpleasant energy go? That negative energy that was thrown at you? Some lying woman at gym, she just says, no, we can't do this. It's the security policy. We do this for the safety of the individuals. Oh, so sorry, we can't do that. Some dumb reason she gives you. You ask her, where is it written? And why should I believe you even if it's written somewhere? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So people want to control you and just not work with you because they see that what you're talking makes sense and they're just jealous of your truth. They're jealous of your light. And they sure want to avoid the conflict because they are actually scared of you. They are scared that when the truth speaks, everybody is terrified. Because truth has a lot of power. And that's why the truth has been suppressed. So you must voice out and have the courage. Just have the courage. Even if you feel that you do not have the courage and you feel you're not ready. Like while I make these videos, every time before I actually start, I have to think, shall I or shall I not? And this is the voice of the devil that tells don't. But I choose the voice of light, which despite me going uncomfortable, but I do it. Because it's not about me. And the more I let go of my own safety, my own defense, my own security, I feel I'm safe. Not because I did not show up, but because I showed up. Not because I avoided the fight, but because I entered the fight. Not because I ran away from the storm, but I'm at the eye of the storm. I'm at the center of the storm. And none of these cowards, these people can take that away from you. Because when the truth talks, everybody listens, entire universe listens. And that's the reason when all these liars and bullies, they just go on posting some hate comment on your channel, or just laughing at you in public, or just somehow trying to slow you down. Some people at your company just laughing at you, a bunch of jokers who are slaves, just coming in suit, boot, and tie doesn't make you a worthy, respectable man. You are just a garbage disguised in suit and tie. You look like shit. And they be laughing at you as if I care. I make them look like nuts. Staying completely unbothered, as if some mentally retarded people are laughing. And they're not one or two, there are quite a lot of them, by the way. They hate you because you question the right things. They hate you because your questions are too valid, they are too intelligent. And that's why they want to cover that up with lies, with laughter, with some small talk. Or try to confuse you with changing the topic to something so irrelevant. And then you just ask, but that was not what I was talking about. Can we head back straight to the topic? They want to take away your focus and put it into some dumb conversation, which you definitely do not want. Bunch of jokers just wearing suit, boot, and tie, and those formal business attire, and talking loud and running around on the office floor saying that they have it. They just look like clowns to me, just jokers. And talking big on the big presentations. We did this, we did that. We got 4.5 billion turnover in the last quarter. It's about you standing up for yourself. It's about you telling the truth. It's about you questioning. It's about you finding your answers. When they do not give you an answer, you find out what next. What should I do next? And give it all. And you might feel this task is never ending. This is a never ending task. This is like a black hole. But what is the other choice? The problem with this is if you do not face the truth, because truth means annihilation of you. But if you take to the lies, you are equally dying miserably. And that's why these people who are liars, they can act like they know it and they are laughing and talking loud. They all are just bunch of liars. The more I see somebody else is laughing in public, talking loud and big, ha 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 ha, or laughing at someone or at their own conversation, know that their life is completely in misery. Completely fucked up people do that. Because somebody who truly knows and who are working on themselves, they do not have time to waste with another humans like that. It's only a garbage person who has got no value. And that's why they hang around such garbage people. All they do is laugh and make fun and gossip. All that trash culture. And they call it, we are socializing. We are social. See, look, you are antisocial. Just because you do not want to do the gossip and the bullshit. And they call their gossip and lame games and laughter and mocking at others as we are social. We are very, very social. And they want to call you are so odd. You're such a weirdo. Have you heard this comment? You're such a weirdo. As if I'm looking for validation from someone like you. I just go unbothered. When I hear such comments, I just go unbothered. I make them like air. Why with air? I can feel the air. I make them nothing. And it's not that I don't listen. I listen to what they say. I don't wear the headphones because I want to stay immune without the headphones. I'll give them no power. If I wear the headphones, that means I'm giving them power. No, 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 no. Give those dumb people no power who want to take away your vibe, who want to take away your soul. No, they get nothing. None of your attention, none of your energy, none of your response. Nil. No. No means no. No is a statement in itself. You need not explain yourself. No means no. When your manager asks you, gives you some useless work that was his, that was not designed for you, that was for someone else, you just say no. You don't have to ask why this, that. No, look, because I'm busy with this and I need to have this appointment with doctor. No. Just say no. What doesn't align and make sense to you? Just have the guts and say no. And don't you fear what is the response? What if I'm taken out of that job? Then something else is waiting for you. Universe takes care of you. You need not be scared. Cowards are the ones who are trying to make you scared because a fearful person knows nothing else but to spread fear onto others. Because they have been themselves oppressed by their family, by their society. So all they do know is the same. They are laughing at you because they have been laughed at. They are bullying you because they have been bullied by others. But you're the chosen, you're the hero. You are the true sun. You are the star seed. So you do not replicate that because you have been bullied by them. You do not go ahead and do the same to others. You be the hero because you are the hero. And this is the heroism. This is the act of hero. It's not about being a male hero or a female heroine. It's not about that. It's not gender. It's just the act of being heroic. You can be a male or a female. It doesn't matter. What matters is the act. The act of heroism is in the spirit of truth. It's in the spirit of courage. It's in the spirit of justice. And all of this aligns with the law of karma, which is about divine truth. The laws on paper might be screwed up. The laws on paper might be written in such a way that it supports some and it goes against the other underprivileged ones. But the real justice is what is truthful, what is rightfully yours. You must get that, because if you misuse the power which you have been given, then karma fixes that. The divine laws of the universe fixes that. You do wrong to someone else, you are misusing your power. That same power that you have misused will destroy you. Just like how you are voicing and talking meaningless stuffs about others, the same way others will talk about you. How you are slandering others, others will slander you. Maybe not now, maybe 2 years from now. It's just about time. What you do to others is what is given to you. This is karma. This is the law of the universe. This is physics law, cause and effect. So don't be shocked when you do wrong to others and then something wrong happens to you and you feel, no, this was not fair. Life is not fair. Were you fair? When you were given the right, when you were put in the higher power to decide for others, were you doing that? It's not about who's in your favor and who's not. It's just about you and you surrendering to the truth. You be a living example of truth. That means taking no nonsense, taking no BS. Face the stuff at its raw, rightful, truthful state as it is. Take the reality as it is. No more illusion of saying, yeah, I think you're right, just because they soften their tone towards you. Just because they bought you a coffee, yeah, let's go for coffee and we'll meet in office and then let's discuss over that. That coffee is not just for, it's basically to make you comfortable so that you agree to their agenda. That office tea party, why are you doing all that? So that they can get you comfortable and then you nod your yes on everything. So you do not question. And that's why they give you awards and rewards for underperforming. An underperformer who has performed the least, but written up so much documentation, this strategy, that strategy, this framework, that is the person who gets awarded. And sure, they're in good rapport with the top management. And it's not just about office, it's about every single thing that you deal with, the system, the way the world works. And it's important that you know how it all is. And then you see how things are, and then it's on you. How do you want to play it? Do you want to play it like a thief like them? Or do you want to play it as a hero? A hero is somebody who would change, who would be the true voice of truth. And that's not comfortable. It's a daily struggle against yourself. It's a fight against yourself. But you still do it because it's needed. You just do it because it's needed. And many times the energy that you have, you get from your haters. Because they have a lot of faith in you, as it seems to me. They have a lot more faith in you than you have in yourself. So use that. Prove them right. They see you like a superhero, then be about it. Because anyway, it's all for truth. And you understand this duality game. So just play to your side. And be bold, have courage. Have courage to fight it. Have courage to speak. Have courage to voice out the stuff. Have courage to create. Have courage to show up. Have courage to present. That's all what I wanted to say in this video. That was my message. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Bye for now.